My name is Angela.
My name is Nicole.
And welcome to the Ominous Stitch podcast. Hello, Stitchers!
You have a lot of energy.
I do.
Hi, everybody.
I'm so excited. Can you tell? No, I'm always so excited whenever we record.
That's true.
I love recording days.
I love
it's
recording.
Like my favorite day. It's like the best holiday.
Oh, weekly holiday.
Weekly holiday.
I love it.
Yay. I love it too. So welcome back, Stitchers.
Yes.
We hope you love it as well.
We do.
And we are back on the road. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
It's a very long road trip.
No, but it's so much fun.
That's true. I would totally do a haunted road trip.
I would too.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, Angela.
Yes.
What's got you in stitches?
This is another reason why I'm so excited.
She's so happy. You're giddy.
I'm giddy. Well, because I'm a mommy again.
Again.
Of 20 little babies.
I thought it was 10 in my head, and I was like, oh my gosh, you do have 20.
20
Plus
baby
10.
chicks.
Oh, plus 9.
Plus 6.
Plus-
So I have 15. Okay, so let me rewind this because I'm
Math.
sure you guys are like, what? You have children?
Just throwing numbers.
No, we have new baby chicks. They just got here today. And so Nicole got to go with me to the post office.
Yay!
Because they come in the mail. So she got to go to the post office
I didn't know.
with me. And it was really fun because they're in this little box and you can hear them going, pew, 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 pew,
Oh, they're so cute.
and everybody at the post office is like, oh,
Yeah.
what is that?
Melts everybody's hearts.
Yeah, they're so cute. And then what did we do immediately with the chickens after we picked them up?
Oh,
Nicole?
I can't stop laughing. We totally went to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, don't you just love it?
And the guy that's taking our order, he's like, are those chicks?
We're like, yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to eat them.
No, these are egg chickens.
Yeah.
Because as you guys know, there is a bit of an egg shortage. And so my wonderful husband is like, we need more chickens. So now we have 35 chickens.
So many chickens.
20 of them are teeny tiny and they
They're
are
so
in my
fluffy.
garage in their little baby
They're so cute and fluffy.
playpen. I don't know what to call it, but their little hatchery, I guess.
I was trying to name them. I was trying to name them all Marvel
All
names.
Marvel characters. She's
But
like,
then I was-
that one's Hulk and that one's Spider-Man. I'm like, they're all girls. Spider-Gwen, She-Hulk.
But then I was like, oh, wait, they have to be all female names. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
So,
That's okay. We can have a Spider-Man. It's fine.
okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
Spider-Gwen.
It doesn't matter. Spider-Gwen.
There you go. Oh, I'm so excited, though. They're so cute.
They are tiny little fuzz balls, and they are, what are they called? Sapphire gem chickens. And so they aren't the little fluffy white ones. They've got like a lot of color variants on them. Or
They're
not
really
fluffy.
cute.
Not, I'm sorry, fluffy yellow
They're
ones.
still fluffy.
Yeah, they're still fluffy.
They're
but
super
like-
fluffy, but they're like black and gray.
They look like little
and-
penguins. They're
Yeah,
so cute.
and they're really sweet.
Teeny tiny little
I love
sweet
'em.
little chickies.
I love them all.
So that's what has me at Stitches. They're tiny little babies.
And then we ate chicken.
And then we ate chicken in their honor. No, I don't know.
I was like, do they smell like your mom?
Oh, you were being so sadistic in the car. It was so funny.
But they're cute.
They're so cute.
They're really cute.
So Nicole, what has you in Stitches this week? I'm dying to hear the story.
The story. Oh, there's two, though. I just
Okay.
remembered. Okay. Shout out to our first patron.
Yay! You guys, we were like...
Don't
That's another
cry,
reason why
Angela.
I'm so giddy. I can't believe we have patrons now. This is insane.
So yeah, we've been following her and she follows us and it's so awesome. And then she became our first patron.
Yay.
So Renee or
Brittany.
Brittany, but she's on Instagram handle, I think Renee's
Renee's Crafty Crochet. I think
Crochet. Yeah.
And she makes incredible
Yeah.
stuff.
Everybody
guys.
check her out because she makes
Renee,
really
I want to
cool
make
things.
all of your things.
Yeah.
And she's starting her own little community. Did
That's
you read
right.
that on her stories?
I did. She's trying to teach, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's so awesome.
She's asking for ideas. So go find her.
Yeah. Renee's Crafty Crochet.
And give her some ideas on what she wants to put together, like a little packet for
Like
people to
learn
learn how to crochet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that
That
was
is
so
so
cool.
cute. Oh, send us the packet and we'll test it because I have my youngest really wants to crochet.
Oh, that's
so we
right.
send her
She's
little
so
things. We'll
excited
put-
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll get them going too.
But thank you so much.
Thank you, Renee. You
Yes,
have no idea how
you
much
rock.
you're making our dreams come true.
Yes, and we sent your package, so
Yes, we
hopefully
did.
it gets in the mail
When
soon.
we
Well,
were
this is
picking up
like
chickens.
this will come out like weeks after, so you should
Yeah.
already have gotten it. So cool.
Yeah.
My second stitch, though, real quick.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm starting to fall down the TikTok rabbit hole, which is terrible. I'm trying to get my kids to sleep, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, hour has gone by, and I'm like,
TikTok,
I should go to sleep
TikTok,
myself. Yeah, and I just can't stop scrolling. Okay, I gotta get off it. But anyway, no, there's a bunch of Mandela effects.
Mandela effect.
Yeah. So do you know what a Mandela effect is?
No.
You've talked about it?
No.
Oh, maybe you have. Okay.
No.
So Mandela effect. So real quick, brief, what that is. And again, I'll probably go into an episode of that. So Mandela effect was when Nelson Mandela,
Yes.
everyone thought he died.
Yes.
He didn't die.
No.
Exactly. So people have this vivid memory of reading newspapers and articles and seeing in the news that he had died,
Yeah.
but he's still alive. And that's the Mandela effect. So like a glitch in the matrix.
Okay. So, this is kind of funny because this is so dumb. But when I do my run, I watch Emily in Paris.
Guilty pleasures.
My little guilty pleasure.
I love it.
And they kind of tried to make their own little Mandela effect on that. So
Really?
Yeah. Long story short, there
Okay.
was a designer that they were working for, and somebody bought his company and kind of stole his name.
Oh.
So they spread rumors at this grand opening that he had died. And then he shows up the opening. He's like, my name has died because this group is taking it over, but watch my rebirth, kind of a thing. So it was a very short-lived Mandela effect. But same thing.
Okay.
Everyone thought he died.
Yeah.
And then he showed up and was like, I'm not dead.
Not dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nelson Mandela was still alive. Okay. So this person went on TikTok and they go, okay, I'm going to blow your mind with a couple songs that you probably have some Mandela effects. Okay.
Okay.
No. So real
Yes.
quick, I'm going to rewind. The biggest one that people say their Mandela effect is the Baron. What are the bears' names?
The Bears?
Yeah. What were the beloved books?
Oh, the Berenstein Bears?
You did it. See, you said Berenstein, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
No,
Berenstein?
It's Berenstain.
Berenstain. Why?
Exactly.
Berenstain?
So look at all the books now. You'll see it. They're all Berenstain, not Berenstein, which I thought was too. And I grew up with the Berenstein Bears.
Because the song is Berenstein Bears. It's Dolly
Okay,
Parton,
well,
right?
it's not. It's Berenstain. So go back, go look, and now everybody's like
What?
blew your mind, right?
Oh, no.
See?
Okay.
So that's another Mandela effect.
Okay.
Okay. So the ones that blew my mind, because I
Yes.
showed my husband, I was like, oh my God, he got up and I was like, look at this, listen to this. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Smooth Criminal,
Smooth Criminal.
right?
Yeah.
So Annie, are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Because I was singing this
Yes.
in the car.
You've been hit by.
You've been hit by Smooth Criminal.
Oh my God, you did it.
Well, because I know the song. I'm a vocalist.
But okay, I know.
it's Smooth
But
Criminal.
everybody always thinks it's you've been hit by, you've been struck by
Oh.
a smooth criminal. Okay. Now, most people think it's that,
Oh,
but
hit
you
by, hit
sing
by.
it right.
Uh-huh.
So that you're not you're a different world.
Haha. Different world.
Okay. Well, that threw me off for a loop because I was
Okay, what did you think it was?
Struck by.
Struck by.
But okay, so here's the thing. And I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
try to, this is probably going to throw everybody off, is because Alien Ant Farm,
Alien Ant Farm.
they sang that. They did the
Yeah,
cover.
yeah.
And they did You've Been Hit By, You've Been Struck By.
Ah.
And I think that's probably what's stuck in people's heads.
Now you've got the video of Alien Ant Farm's Smooth Criminal playing in my head. They're all like moshing in the
in the backyard.
in the backyard
In the pool area?
In
But anyway, okay. Well, that
Yes.
threw me off.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, but maybe because you're a vocal teacher, this is not going to throw you off. You're just so cool. Okay.
Maybe because I'm old and like I grew
No.
up with the Michael Jackson version
Yeah,
first.
I don't know. Okay. Well, there was one. The second one that blew my mind.
Uh-huh.
We Are the Champions.
We are the champions, my friend.
So how does that end?
that line?
No, the whole song. How does it end? You singing it through?
No time for losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world. No?
That's what everyone thinks too.
What is it?
Doesn't. It just goes, we are the champions. No time for losing. 'Cause we are the champions. That's it.
Oh,
And it
there's no
stops
of the
there.
world. So he
Yes.
does the of the world and then, well, okay, because he goes of the world and then it keeps playing We Are the Champions. And so then it just ends
That's
the
it.
second time. Oh.
No of the world though. Everybody in their head.
Of the world.
Yeah.
He doesn't sing that at
No.
all.
No.
What?
There I got got you. I
No,
got
you
you.
totally got me. He
Yeah.
doesn't sing that
No,
at
you have to
all?
listen to the original, everybody. Now, okay.
What?
But
Freddie Mercury? No way. Okay.
yes, there is one glitch in that at the Live Aid concert.
Oh, he sang Of the World. So that's why everybody throws it in there, because he did it at Live Aid.
Exactly.
And that's so iconic.
I think everybody just thinks, yeah, they have that. But no, I swear to God, I swear on my life, I've heard it in the radio.
Of the World.
Yes, of the studio version with that ending. So that's what threw me off. I was like, no. And I listened to it on Spotify. I was like, what? I got to find it. And no, it just ends. It just ends, everybody. So blew my mind.
Oh my God.
There are so many other songs though that I can go through, but like I said, I think we'll just do a whole Mandela effect episode.
Oh, that
at
would
some
be
point.
so cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
See? Is
Yeah.
it fun? It's
Oh,
fun,
that's
right?
fun.
We're glitches in the Matrix.
That's going to be so many crazy noises for me. I'll be like, no, what? Ah!
It's not just songs. It's books like the Berenstain Bears. It's deaths. It's just like all these little things. Like, are we in a different universe? So, bum bum bum. So that was my Stitch. I was so excited to tell Angela, and I was like, no, I'm going to put it in the episode because stupid TikTok making me stay up. Anyway, but I'm ready to get stitching.
Yay! She's so ready. Okay, I'm ready. We do that every single time before we turn it on. Just so you know, we throw in a little SpongeBob.
Which we just watched the other day. Anyway, okay. But
are you ready? Let's get stitching. Hello, Stitchers. Are you ready for today's thing? I'm very excited. Today's Stitch. Stitch with Angela. Yay! Angela, not Lilo, but Angela. I don't know. Oh, so goofy today. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, she threw me off. Okay.
So this pattern comes from Miss Nicole. It was a request from her.
I sent her like 20.
She's like, okay, I've been behind looking at my Pinterest board, but here are all of the things I want to learn.
Yes.
And she
so many.
slammed my inbox.
I did.
With like so many
Like
things.
this
she wants
and
to
this
learn.
and this and this.
I was like, pick one. Let's pick one and we'll start there. And she's like, okay.
Okay.
So how about this? So this is called the Litrik. I think I'm saying that right. Litrik, Litrik Pillow Cover. And it comes to us from patternparadise.com. So it's pattern-paradise.com. You can go there and look up the Litrik Pillow Cover. It is so pretty.
I love this
I love it. And it
one.
looks pretty simple. The main thing is that you're just changing colors and then you get to use this wonderful spike stitch. So let's get to it. And plus, I love pillows. This is like my thing now.
Pillows.
Oh, I have to do a small little brag. It's not brag, but I'm like
It is a
super
brag.
excited. I finally finished my sweater scarf for Nicole. Oh my gosh, that took
We're gonna post a picture of
way
it.
too long.
It's so pretty.
It's really pretty. It's
You
so
did such a
cozy.
good job.
So I highly recommend that. If you guys go back, I don't know, about 10 episodes when I talked about doing it, I finally finished it.
I'm so happy.
And I got to give it to you today.
I
so I'm
love
very
it so
excited. Yay.
much. And I told her because it's orange, I will definitely. I'm sorry the Bengals lost.
Aw.
But I will wear it next football season. Even though I'm a
Yay.
Seahawks fan, go Bengals.
Go Bengals.
Yeah,
I'll have to make
so
you a
thank you.
Seahawks colored
Yes,
one.
please.
Yay.
Yeah, that's your next project down the road.
Do you want it gray or do you want it with maybe the sleeves can be the bright green, or what color do you want this?
No, I don't want it bright green. I know that's the color of the Seahawks.
Teal. We can go with the teal.
I want navy blue and gray.
Navy, blue, and gray.
Yeah.
Okay. That works
Whoop,
for
whoop.
Seahawks. We
Okay.
can do that.
Thank
and then
you.
it will also be pretty and you can wear it other
Yes.
than Seahawks.
Thank you.
Okay. So back to stitching. So
Yes.
the Litrik pillow cover.
I'm
The
looking
main
at it
thing
too.
that this uses is the spike stitch. So the spike stitch is our special stitch for this pillow. And basically what a spike stitch is, it just makes this really kind of fun reference that you go back down 3 rows.
3 rows.
3 rows.
That's so many.
Yeah, 3 rows below. But it looks like you're just kind of encompassing the row below it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does, because I'm seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's looking at the pillow right
It's
now.
so pretty.
It's so pretty. So it makes use of a spike stitch. And basically you're just kind of covering the color that you just added
Mm-hmm.
and with kind of the in-between color.
I like that.
It just, it makes this little fun little spike. For those of you in the know with spike stitches, you know what I'm talking about. But it's a single crochet that you do around the third row below. And so it just pulls the color that you're working on currently down to cover the previous row that you were working on and bring it back up. So
it looks like a spike.
This little V spike thing over it. Okay, so let's dive into how we do this pillow.
Yes.
And there are tutorials on how to make the tassel and how to do this on pattern-paradise.com. Mm-hmm. So you can go there and look this up. So row 1 with color 1, this involves 3 colors, I think. You're going to chain 40 and single crochet in the second chain from the hook and each remaining chain to the end. Simple. Yes. Yay.
Yep. Got it.
And then she says that you're going to place a stitch marker in the chain of the last single crochet, because that is where you will start the back bottom of the pillow cover, just so you know.
What's that mean?
So when you go to the back and you're doing the bottom of the pillow cover, you're going to start there into that last single crochet.
Got
so
it.
You know where it is.
Okay.
It's just to mark you when you're going to the back side, but we're only talking about the front side.
Sorry.
It's okay. I love it. So it's going to be 39 stitches because you're single crocheting in the second chain from the hook after you chain 40, single crochet all the way done. Boom. Row 1. Then you're going to chain 1, turn, and single crochet in each stitch to the end. So that's row 2.
Okay.
2 rows of single crochet.
I can do that.
In row 3, you're going to join color 2. So you're swapping out the colors. Join color 2, chain 1, turn. You're going to do 2 single crochets.
2 of them. Okay.
Yep. And then you're going to single crochet spike stitch.
Okay.
So you're going to dive back down to that very first row that you did and do a single crochet down into that first row, because you're going down 3 rows, right? Mm-hmm. So you're going to go down, dive into that stitch 3 rows below, grab a loop, pull it back up, and complete a single crochet, and that's your spike. Okay.
So is it a spike plus a single crochet or just the spike?
So you're going to single crochet 2 and then a spike stitch, and then you're going to single crochet and then do a spike stitch, and you're going to go back and forth between the single crochet and the spike stitch.
Perfect.
All the way until there's 1 stitch remaining, and then it's going to be a single crochet. So I think you start and end with 2 single crochets, and then you're alternating between a single crochet and a spike stitch.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Simple.
Very
That's
cool.
row 3
I love it.
with color number 2. And then in row 4, you're going to chain 1, turn, and single crochet all the way back to the end.
Easy.
So it's like a return on a typewriter for those of you who know what that is. Return on the typewriter.
Got it.
Then you're going to bring in color 3.
All right.
Color 3. Chain 1, turn, single crochet in each to the end. That was row 5. Row 6, chain 1, turn, single crochet in each stitch to the end.
Easy.
Okay?
Okay.
So we're just setting up for another round of spike stitches, right?
Got it.
Then with color 2, you're going to pull back up color 2.
Okay.
So this is one of those things where I don't recommend you cut the end, because you should be on the same side
That's true.
that you drop the color, so you can just pick it back up. You don't have to cut it. So you can pick it back up, and then you're going to pick up color 2. You're going to chain 1, turn, and single crochet 2, and then you're going to do your another row of spike stitches. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So it's going to be a single crochet spike stitch where you're going to drop down to where you had that color before.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
So that's
The
the row
same
you're
color?
going. Yes.
Okay.
So you're going to go down to that row, grab a loop, pull it back up, do a single crochet,
Got it.
and then a normal single crochet. So you're alternating between a spike stitch and a single crochet all the way down. And that's row 7. Row 8, chain 1, turn, single crochet all the way to the end. Right?
That is so cool.
Return. Then you're going to go back to color 1.
Whoop, whoop.
Color 1, chain 1, turn, single crochet in each stitch to the end. And in row 10, chain 1, turn, single crochet each stitch to the end. Okay, so now you're setting up for another row of spike stitches. Does this make sense?
It does. It's cool because it's really just a bunch of single crochets, except one's fancier than the other.
yeah. You're just doing a fancy crochet every like third row.
Yeah.
So that you can encompass the color change that you just did, right?
Is so cool.
So it's like 2 rows of a new color, then you go back to that old color, do a row of single crochets and spike stitches, and then single crochet your way back, Pick up the next color, 2 rows of single crochets on that color. Then you're going to go back to pick up your spike stitch color, right? And then you go do another single crochet row of spike stitch color. And you're going to do that until you get to the desired height of your pillow. You're going to repeat rows 3 through 10 until your pillow cover measures whatever height you need it to be.
That is so cool.
Right? I think it's a cool blanket too.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take a while to make it a blanket because it's just single
only
crochet.
single
You're not
crochets.
like
It's so
getting
many.
very tall.
Yes.
But it's a really pretty
cool
look.
pattern.
Yeah, I like it. Or you can just make like a wall hanging with it or
Ooh,
something.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
I like it.
I like the pattern. I like the idea. I like the way the colors are worked into this one.
Yes. They
So-
chose really good colors.
Yeah, they did.
And it says there's the back too, right? But it's just a bunch of single crochets. It looks
Yeah. So on the back, you're going to work from the top. So rows 1 through 6 are with color 1, single crochet in each stitch to the end. Rows 7 and 8 with color 2, single crochet. And then you're just kind of flipping back. But you can do whatever you want for the back.
Yeah.
You can do front and back of the
That's
same
true.
spike stitch.
That's true.
You know, whatever you want to do.
That'd be cool.
But it's really just introducing what this pattern looks like.
That is so neat.
It's so pretty. I really like it.
Yay.
And then that's kind of it. And then she has directions on how to do tassels. If you don't know how to do tassels, I am terrible at tassels because I can never get them to like look good.
right? Or lay it right. They just kind of like flop open for me. Yep.
But you know, you can also purchase your own tassels and sew them in,
Oh,
or you
that's
can
true.
make them or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Or you don't even have to have them at all.
Or you don't have to have tassels. Be simple like me.
Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So that's it. I think it's such a pretty stitch. I think it's such a cool way to work the spike stitch in and really feature it.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the word feature.
Yeah. And the colors, that looks like when you want to do the spike color, it should be like a drastically contrasting color.
Yeah. So the colors that they chose, and you'll see this on there, is that
Some of
she
my
has kind
favorites.
of like a creamy white, a really mustardy goldy yellow, and then like navy.
Yeah.
And so the gold and the navy are the 2 alternating colors. And then the spike stitches in the white.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty. I want to make this now. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I have like 5 other projects that I still
know,
need to
You need
complete.
to make a list.
But yeah, this is going to be in my list.
Yay.
I'll do this one.
Woohoo.
So yay. Spike
Awesome.
stitchies.
Thanks for explaining it.
You're welcome.
That's so cool.
And again, if you want to find this, you can go to Pattern-Paradise.
Yep.
And it is the Litrik Pillow cover.
Do you think we'll do a demo of this?
I don't know. Can we do a demo?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll check our YouTube one day.
Yeah. We're a little behind on the demos.
We'll get there. We
but
promise.
they get there. They get there.
Yeah.
We get them.
We get them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Thank
gotta
you.
be patient with us. All right. So I'm ready to put my travel pants on.
Go grab your drinks. Go grab your foods.
Get your snacks.
Get your
food,
snacks. I love that.
Get your yarn. Get ready. We are traveling.
Yay.
Where are we going first?
Story time's going to start. In Ohio.
Why did I ever leave Ohio? Do you know that movie?
No.
I was going to do a different joke, which I will also do.
Lay on your joke.
Okay. What's round on both ends and high in the middle? She's literally shaking her head at me. She can't even talk.
Because I heard it the first time, and then the second time it's just bad.
It's worse.
It's worse.
Doesn't get better.
It doesn't.
No matter how many times I tell that joke, it never gets better.
But thank you.
It only gets worse.
You're too cute. All right. Well, as I said, we're going to start our road trip. We wake up in Ohio. Where another infamously named road that happens to be haunted is Dead Man's Curve. Yes.
Dead man
Man's
tells no tale.
Exactly. Now, this small stretch of road is situated between Amelia and Bethel in Claremont County, just east of Cincinnati. Go Bengals.
Yay!
This very sharp, curved part of the highway was constructed in 1831. And back then, many horses and carriages would slip or roll over and fall down as it was at the top of the hill.
Oh, no.
Because horses can't do
I
it.
like the sound effect. That was really good.
This is going to be a fun podcast today.
Oh, man.
Okay. But yeah, so they'd fall down.
So she's not a weeble.
Not a weeble at all. It was also only a 2-lane highway. Then finally in 1968, the road was straightened and widened to 4 lanes.
Yay.
Woo! Unfortunately,
Oh, no.
only 1 month after the update, 5 teenagers went for a ride in an Impala and was struck by a green Roadrunner, which was estimated to be going 100 miles per hour.
It should have been a coyote and the Roadrunner.
I told her not to make me laugh this episode, guys, because I laughed so much, and now it's like backfired. Okay,
I know. Challenge accepted.
Okay, but no, it's true. Apparently, this did happen. This car accident did happen. One survivor came away from the terrible accident.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Supposedly, this was the beginning of travelers on Dead Man's Curve to notice somebody without a face. Yeah.
A faceless person.
Yep.
Ooh.
Thus, many witnesses have seen what is now called the faceless hitchhiker. Yep.
Oh.
He's only seen, though, between roughly 1:20 and 1:40 a.m. It's a very
small window.
Yes, very limited time window.
Okay, so when we go to Ohio and we go on this road trip, we'll go see the Bengals play.
Woo!
Yay!
Yes!
And then we'll go on this little road trip.
Okay.
And we'll just, drive back and forth for 20 minutes.
Okay. Just 20 minutes. I'll have my Diet Coke with me.
You'll
have
pick
your
up
coffee.
the faceless man.
Faceless man. Okay. Most describe the ghost as a 3-dimensional shadowy figure.
Ooh.
How does that work?
So he's
not
humanoid.
Yeah.
He's not like
he's not like a cartoon.
Yeah. He's not like a flat piece of paper.
Yeah. He actually moves.
It's like tangible and real.
Okay. Yeah, but they said 3-dimensional. So
okay,
cool. When drivers see him, he's usually trying to catch a ride and sometimes even spotted in the middle of the road.
Ooh.
Unsuspecting drivers may hit him. And what's creepy is that he tends to just jump up like nothing happened and chases the car. And you're like, no, I don't want him chasing me. No.
Oh my God. I think I would pee my pants. I'm going to go.
Let's go, baby. Sometimes even drivers have their car pelted by rocks from an unseen force, which they think it's him.
Sasquatch.
Throwing those rocks.
Yeah,
making those noises.
Rocks.
I don't think he wants to be in a road.
They follow roads a lot.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, this is turning into a totally different podcast. But most Sasquatch sightings are on the road.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they follow the roads because it's an easy trail to walk by.
Okay.
And, usually they'll follow these roads when there's not a lot of traffic happening or at night.
At night.
Yeah.
Okay. With rocks pelting at your
that's
car.
where most sightings happen is people driving on the road and they'll see him either cross the road or they'll see him just kind of dart out and then dart back in.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll have to add that to their next Bigfoot podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
Bigfoot.
Besides this eerie figure, though,
Uh-huh.
other reports of seeing a green Roadrunner out of nowhere happens. And most say...
She can't stop thinking about the Roadrunner cartoons now.
And most say it is chasing down drivers on the very same stretch of road.
Ugh.
And some have even seen a driverless Impala on the road.
Ooh,
yeah,
I'd rather see the Impala. Impalas
right?
are cool.
Impala. Impala. You remember that song?
That's not the song.
I know, but I put that word in.
I love it so much. Nicole.
Dudes, okay. Whew. I'm coming back. I promise. Okay. Whew. Okay.
I lick you boom boom now. All right, back on the road.
Okay. Whew. Okay. Psychics that are brought in unknowing to the history of Dead Man's Curve claim they feel a very evil presence on that stretch of the road.
Ooh.
That's all I got.
That's good.
But there's
I
Dead
had
Man's
so
Curve.
much fun on Dead Man's Curve.
Being chased by the coyote and the Roadrunner.
And singing Impala. Oh, I love it. Okay.
Shout out to whoever knows what the actual song is at and what year it came out, because I was little when that came out.
Yeah,
that was a fun song. Okay. Whew. Okay, we go on to Indiana.
Indiana.
I got a picture for you. There's Indiana.
I've been to Indiana.
Me too.
Yay.
They rejected me.
Oh, you tried to go to Indiana University?
Dudes, that's another story for another day. But yes, I auditioned there for my master's degree thinking they were like, oh, because I sent a video.
Yeah.
Quick, long story short, quick story. I sent a video. They're like, oh yeah, come out and audition live and maybe you'll get a scholarship. Okay, cool. I come out there. I'm with my dad in the like cold and it's snowing and it's in the middle of nowhere, Indiana.
Yeah, because it's usually around this time of the year when you do auditions.
Yes. Yeah. And I go out there and I audition and I meet everybody and then I get a rejection letter.
Oh,
Dumb Indiana.
Sorry.
It's cool. No, it worked out for the best. Life happens how it's supposed to.
Now you're a husky.
Yeah. Well, no, I was a penguin. I went to NEC instead.
Oh,
yeah, that was for my master's.
Right.
Yep.
Oh,
So
I forgot that you.
stupid Indiana.
It's
cool.
It's better.
I went to Boston.
Yeah.
That was way cooler.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
You packed your car in Harvard Yard.
I went
How
to Harvard.
terrible was that? That was such a bad accent.
Don't come after her, guys.
I can't do accents. By the way, I was listening to our podcast because
Yes.
I do that sometimes.
Sometimes when you want to brave our podcast.
Yeah, because I have a hard time listening to myself
I
talk.
think everybody does.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I listen to I'm like, what kind of an accent do I have?
I don't think you have one.
Because, I did grow up in Texas, but I didn't want to ever have an accent when I was in Texas. But I've been in California longer than I ever lived in Texas.
Right.
But
you
then
don't have a
there's also some
California
weird
accent.
Midwestern stuff that happens, and I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah. No, you don't have a valley accent.
No.
A valley accent.
Yeah.
I hate that accent so bad. Okay. But anyway, no, I love your voice.
We're getting off track. Let's
so
get back
off track.
on the
Okay.
road.
We're back to Indiana. Woo. Okay. So I'm showing you a picture. It's this bridge. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And it's known to locals as probably one of the most haunted places in Indiana.
Ooh.
And we take you to Avon Bridge in Avon. This bridge was built in 1906. It was supposed to be used for the Big Four Railroad and still used by CSX, which I had to look this up. I was like, what's that? An American holding company that is focused on rail transportation and real estate.
Oh,
There you go. Good.
nice.
The most well-known legend, though, surrounding this Avon Bridge is that during the construction, Henry Johnson was part of the crew and he loved to drink.
Uh-oh.
A little too much. While working, he apparently slipped into wet cement
Oh, no.
where he was buried alive.
That's not good.
No, not good at all.
Oh,
Not
okay.
good
Can I
at all.
tell you a real quick story?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So my husband likes to tell my kids, both of us like to tell really bizarre, scary stories to our children, especially
You
when
love
we're camping.
scaring them,
We
yes.
love scaring them. It's so funny. But one of the places that we like to go camping is at this lake called Shaver Lake, and there's a dam. And so every time we take a boat out, because we rent boats when we go there and we go by the dam, Sam always tells a story about how when people were building the dam, they would, lose their lives, but then they just kept pouring the cement because
Yep.
it was a continuous pour. And so they would just be...
You just made that out of nowhere?
Sam did, yes.
Because
it's probably a real thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is. That's
So when you
scary.
do a continuous pour, if you fall in, that's it.
Yep.
So he said that at the end of building the dam, they wanted to give everybody a medal. And there were some hands that are poking out of the dam from the people that fell. And so they would put a medal in the hands and the hands would close around the medal.
Dude, that's spooky.
It's so good. Every time the first time we told the story to the kids, they're like, okay, good night.
Yeah. I would not be able to sleep.
Or they'll go, stop it, Dad. Stop it. Stop it, Dad. And then they love the story after
Yeah.
that. And they're like, Dad, tell the story again.
That's a good story.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
good.
it. Oh my gosh.
That was like
That's
a really
good.
poor telling of the story, but it's a good story.
No, but but I think it's true. That's the creepy part.
Okay. Yeah. You tell
that's
your
it.
story. Keep going.
Okay. But anyway, that's it. So when a train goes over the bridge now,
Uh-huh.
people claim to hear Johnson still moaning from where he was buried. Yeah. And some locals claim to hear his screams and cries as he's still falling in the middle of the night.
Oh, no.
Isn't that creepy? It's
Yeah.
so creepy. I wouldn't want that. No.
To be buried alive in the cement.
No, not cool, man.
Whoa.
Don't drink on the job.
Yeah, that's the better moral of the story. Don't drink on the job because then you're less likely to fall into cement.
Into cement. Yep.
Yeah.
And be buried alive.
Yeah.
Also, another common legend is that 4 other construction workers on the bridge fell to their death into the White Lick Creek.
Oh.
People claim to hear the thuds and splashes in the creek, yet when they search and look over the creek, the water is calm and peaceful.
Ooh.
Isn't that creepy?
I like that one.
What's crazy is WRTV.com did some digging and found a newspaper called The Friday Caller in Plainsfield, Indiana, that talked about the haunted bridge only 2 years after it was built. They sound
2
like
years?
Yeah, only 2 years.
Ooh.
This is old. They sound like this legend, but not construction workers, so who knows if this is a separate story or not.
Okay.
The newspaper date released was November 13th, 1908,
Ooh.
and reported 2 or 3 men have been killed in accidents at the Big 4 Bridge over Big Creek, which is now the Avon Bridge.
Right.
And now the bridge is alleged to be haunted. This is in the newspaper.
That's a newspaper.
Reputable,
So it's factual.
It's facts. Reputable men say the sounds of a great weight falling into water remains perfectly calm with no sign of having been disturbed.
People still hear that.
So since
Whoa.
1908, guys.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. J.W. Bunk Atherton, one of our most well-known citizens, passed the bridge just after dark on election night, and he declares he saw some spirits hovering around the east end of the structure. So cool. They're
That's
reporting
really
on
cool.
this.
I know. That's
Isn't that
so
crazy?
cool. In 1908, in New
1908.
Rochelle. No, sorry. That's it's ragtime. It's a musical. I'm all over the place today. I cannot
I love
focus.
it, though. She's so cute.
Oh.
Then a tale that changes slightly from whoever is passing the story along involves a young mother and her baby.
No.
Again. One version is that she was chugging along merrily on the bridge when her foot got stuck and she could hear the train coming at her. And in the nick of time, she freed her foot and jumped off the bridge.
Yay.
The woman survived, but alas, her baby died.
Oh, no.
The other version, the woman was hurrying along the bridge trying to get her sick baby to the doctor, but she unfortunately slipped and fell, and they both perished. Now at night, many people report hearing the sounds of a woman screaming at night when no one else is around.
Uh-oh.
Some even say they hear a baby crying.
Oh.
Locals are told to honk their horn while driving under the bridge to drown out the sounds of her screams. Sad.
This is so sad.
Very sad. So that was Indiana. Avon Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
We go to Michigan.
Michigan.
So another fun fact.
Yes.
I did apply to Michigan.
You did?
I did. Because there was a good saxophone teacher there at the time.
Uh-huh.
And I got in. And they gave me a scholarship.
Oh.
But I went to Boston instead.
Yeah. That's better.
So yay, Michigan.
Yay, Michigan.
Now, you're going to have to hang in tight with me because this is long. This is the one where we watched some Amazon videos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you going to talk about those ones?
Of course.
Oh, good. I like this.
Angela is all up today. She is so bubbly. I love it.
So much. caffeine.
Yeah, this was really fun. So if you're bored, we still do a movie review today, but we watched a couple movies and I'm going to talk about it, but this helped with the research, which is really cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
So if you do stitch along with us, I did want to point out, you may recall one of our haunted house stories was in Hawaii. Do you remember that?
Yes.
With the police records and the newspapers to back it up?
Yes.
Yeah. There's this Amazon Prime movie and 2 documentaries about this haunted road with some very intense and insane hauntings witnessed by many, including police and firefighters.
Yes.
We go to Hemlock in Saginaw County, Michigan, and visit Dice Road, where there are multiple haunted sites. This road is roughly 13 miles long, and the reason why it's so haunted, the curse of the Pomeranian house, which I will have a very long one to talk about soon.
Yes.
The haunted Dice Road Cemetery,
Yes.
which is said to be haunted by Anna Rhodes Millerton, who committed suicide in 1830 right where the cemetery is located today. Her husband was killed in a shipwreck, and that's when she decided to take her own life. However, apparently the news was wrong. He returned home to find his love was no more.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's like a Romeo and Juliet thing right there.
Such a sad story.
Oh.
It is sad. It is sad. It is said she is unaware that she is passed and shows up in the cemetery and on the road. Charles Frisbee, who I will talk about again soon. Yep. Retired police sergeant.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He claims the cemetery is haunted too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He said that in the documentary.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
That's crazy, huh? Lastly, back in the late 1800s and early 1900s, there was an outbreak of smallpox, diphtheria, and malaria.
Oh, my
All three.
goodness.
And this caused most of the town to perish.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Yep. Basically, the whole community had to be burned down to fight all the plagues, which included the buildings and the people.
Yeah.
There
Oh.
was one structure on the corner of Dice and Ivor Roads, which was the post office, general store, and gathering for farmers on Friday nights, all in one.
That's one of the movies. I'm like hitting her. People live there. That's one of the movies.
It's in the movie. Yep. That's the second one.
Yeah.
And it was the only building to be left standing after the literal purge of the town because
Yeah.
they falsified documentation that they burned the building down, which they did not.
Oh.
So that's why it's still there. No other buildings are there that were during that time.
Wow.
And with all the residual devastation that happened in this area, the spirits of the dead have said to be linger in the Iva General Store that was built in 1845. Like Angela was saying, Steve Shippey, who was the director of both of these, he was actually contacted by the Midcaffs who owned that general store and house attached to it because they knew he released the Haunting on Dice Road documentary. Oh my God.
Documentary. Yes, we got it. It's okay. We got you. We know where you are.
Why can't I say that word? Like in my head, I'm like, what? Okay.
Documentary.
There you go. She'll say it for me. They wanted him to investigate their home and store. And sure enough, he produced the movie we were talking about, Haunting on Dice Road 2, Town of the Dead.
Yes.
But basically, either the town's miserable demise, a Midcaff's collection of antiques, or an untimely death could be the cause of that creepy occurrence in the home. Watch the movie, though. I don't want to talk about that one too much.
Yeah, the first Dice Road is better,
Way better.
Because it has a lot of, like what you were saying, it has a lot of police documents.
Yes.
And
I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah, it was very,
Yeah.
I'll let her talk about it. But the first Haunting of Dice Road,
It's
he has
really
a whole
good.
series of haunting
Yes.
of different things all over Michigan,
Yes,
right?
he's a Michiganer. Michiganer?
Michiganer? I don't know.
I don't know either. Good job.
He's from Michigan.
Yeah.
And so he travels around Michigan and does a lot of haunting things in Michigan with his team.
Mm-hmm.
He's a rapper named Prozac.
I didn't know that.
I know. I saw that. I was like, he's a rapper named Prozac. But anyway, so he's really good. I think I think they're really interesting.
He did a pretty good detailed investigation.
Yeah. So the investigation of the first Dice
which
Road
I'm going to go into.
feels more legit.
Yes.
Because of all of the police
Yes.
documentation.
It's so crazy.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's get into it.
Yes.
So sorry, we're going to be in Michigan for a little longer.
Yes.
Okay, so Harold and Mabel Pomeraning.
Yes.
Okay, they built the house in 1951 and had children soon after, and they had a big, nice farm life, and they didn't have any problems at first,
Yeah.
right? It was pretty quiet and cool.
Mm-hmm.
But Charles Frisbee, retired sergeant in the Saginaw Sheriff's Department, was first called to the Pomeraning house in 1974. As soon as Harold would come home, there would be pounding on the walls.
Yes.
Yes. Police searched for evidence of anything outside or anybody, and they found nothing. The police vouched they were nice, sensible people, but when events kept happening, neighbors were even too scared to come over.
Yes. They had people and it's really cool because these, with their wonderful Michigan accents, I love that accent so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to do it because I can't do it well, but they were just so sweet and nice, salt of the earth people are like, oh, they wouldn't come over to my house.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
nope, not
Too
coming
scared.
over, too scared.
Yep. Frisbee searched the second time, parked outside, and even waited for a call because he knew it was going to happen. And sure enough, dispatch came through, told him Harold called again for the same noise complaint. When Frisbee pulled up to his driveway, an outside light fixture turned off and he heard noises. Do you remember this part?
Yes.
This was creepy. As he got out of his car, he found the light exploded and the noise was the shrapnel from the light that hit his patrol car. Still couldn't find anyone or any evidence of people outside.
Can I say bravo to this police department for continuing to come out
to help,
and not seeing anything? But they did this for, I don't know, years. And like days on end. It would be day after day after day. They would come out and try to find whatever it was that was pounding on their house, and they couldn't find anything.
It's so
sad. But they still came out every day. Can you imagine a police force doing that now?
No. LAPD were like, nope, I'm done.
No. They were like, we came out there yesterday, ma'am. We're not coming out again.
We'll send out a patrol car maybe in a day or two. That's what probably would say. Yep.
So hats off to the Saginaw Police Department.
Yeah, they're so awesome.
Yeah.
Frisbee recalled that as soon as he came inside that one, the one specific night, to report no one was outside, a picture on a wall fell straight down and slid down the wall. And the frame, remember that? The frame holder was still intact. Yes. And the holder on the wall still intact. So it really baffled him.
Yeah.
He didn't know why.
Why?
Yeah. Late one night on an old kitchen window, pounding started on it, and it actually shattered the window and the glass fell into the sink. Harold got up with the shotgun, looked around for an intruder, but found nothing again. Every night after this, like Angela was saying, the police received a phone call from Harold regarding the pounding and the intruders. Now, the director, investigator, like we said, Stephen Shippey, he goes in this movie and he goes out of the current state of the home. So in between every interview, he would be actually doing an actual ghost hunt.
Yeah. And I like the way they conducted their investigations.
Yes.
So they left a lot of still cameras everywhere in the house with night vision. Mm-hmm. And they would have somebody monitoring those cameras from, a different station outside the house. And then he would go, I think it was it just him in this particular investigation?
No, he had the other people.
Guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he had a couple of guys with him, and then he adds
guys.
more to the team. But in other episodes, I kind of binged his series after this. I watched a few of them.
Nice.
I was like, this is fascinating.
Right.
But yeah, so I like the way he runs his investigations because he really is trying to be very thorough.
Yes.
They use a lot of different EMF detectors, infrared,
everything,
REM pods, lots of stuff.
Yeah. So he went in and even showed the aluminum siding, the original aluminum siding. Remember that?
Yeah.
If you kind of put a specific light on it, you can actually see the dents.
Yes.
In the house.
Yes.
And that was so spooky.
Yes.
In the movie, someone does tell his story and that how he came over with his father. He wanted to rename Anonymous. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Okay, this spooked me out too. So when he was a kid, he came to the Pomeranian house because his father worked with Harold. They wanted him to come over to help explain the pounding. And at one point, they're just sitting there waiting and nothing happened. So Harold starts to yell into the air.
He's like, come on,
show
son
yourself.
of a gun.
Yeah. Nice job. And sure enough, the pounding started up.
Yes.
Then the ceiling did as well. When they returned to their own home that evening, they heard 3 knocks on their kitchen door. And when he opened it as a kid, no one was there. And this happened again a few more times over the span of a week. And they thought it was the warning not to intervene with the Pomeranians.
Yeah. Leave them alone.
That's creepy. Yeah. Don't let them follow you.
Yeah. No. If you're going into a haunted house, you have to put up your protections. You have to put up your blocks. And you cannot follow me home.
Yep. No, I don't want it. The daily police activity led to the Pomeranian family having to take polygraph tests. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And they all passed with flying colors, and they told the truth that they weren't the ones doing the knocking.
Yes.
Now, Terry Pomeranian, son of Harold, claimed while growing up in the home, the faucet would turn on and off constantly.
Yes, which they caught on video.
And they caught it on video. Yes. The Pomeranians had a priest come and bless their home. However, the supernatural activity actually got worse because of that.
Yes.
So the banging would continue, and you think they would drive them crazy, but the activity accelerated to the point that small fires would start inside the home out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was terrible.
What is that?
You can deal with the banging, but the spontaneous combustion
happened
in that one bathroom, and it was the toilet paper or whatever that just am I getting ahead of you?
No, you're good. Okay. No, that's what I'm going to talk about. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so the toilet paper just caught on fire.
Out of nowhere.
On fire, out of nowhere. There was no source to start that. It just started.
Yeah. So she's saying the firefighters took that toilet paper roll and brought it back to examine it. And they found no accelerants on it.
Yes.
What the heck?
Spontaneous combustion.
So messed
And
up.
remember when they went in there with their EMF detectors, they
Yep.
got so like it just high readings from underneath in the crawl
Don't
space.
you ruin it, though.
I'm not.
Okay.
No. That's all
Okay.
I'm going to say.
Okay, good.
They-
Don't you ruin it.
High EMF.
Yes, the bathroom has a specific source. It was creepy.
Yes.
And the sad thing, that last unknown fire, apparently there's one even outside of that toilet.
Yes.
It destroyed all their family heirlooms.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? That's so sad.
That was sad.
I'm going to jump around here.
Sure.
1978, the house was purchased by Dave and Luann Larson, and they are the current owners, still there.
Mm-hmm.
And they were friends with old policemen fishing with Dave. That's his name. And they asked him over for a barbecue. This was at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I'm not going.
Don't
No.
want to go to that house.
And they're
No,
like,
thank
why?
you.
He's like, nope.
It's
and they're
haunted.
like, yeah. So they put together that he was one of the sheriff, the policeman that came to visit.
Mm-hmm.
But the Larson daughters of the current owners, they actually do see things. So they saw things.
Yes.
Which is still really creepy. They say they saw a face in the window,
Yes.
like a really round white head glowing, which
Yes.
Shippy got on video too,
Yes.
which was so creepy.
I got chills right
Oh,
now.
so creepy. And they called their neighbors when they saw the face, and they went outside, and there's no footprints in the snow.
Yeah.
Because there was snow out there. And then granddaughters even saw flashes of lights in the home, which again, they saw that too.
Yeah.
Shippy saw.
There's so much evidence
much.
was caught on
On
camera.
Yep, from them.
Yeah.
Overall, the craziest and most likely activity that's going on, the reason why,
Mm-hmm.
the neighbor wanted to buy Harold's home
Yes,
when they
she
lived there,
did.
and he refused.
Yes.
Harold
said no.
Everyone claimed she was a witch.
Yes.
She was adamant she wanted to buy it, and because he refused relentlessly, they think she did something to curse his home.
Yes.
Even former police officers testified that she was a witch. I
Yes.
was like, what the heck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not going to spoil anything more. I don't
Okay.
want us to spoil, because I really want you guys to watch this specific one, the Haunting on Dice Road. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's insane.
It's fun. It's a fun watch.
Yeah. And it
It's
all
on
culminates.
Prime Video,
It's on
right?
Prime Video. If you're a Prime member, it's free. The outcome, I'm not going to ruin it. But dudes,
It's got a good outcome.
it's got a creepy outcome.
Yeah.
So poor Pomeranians, though. I
Yeah.
felt so bad for them.
Do you think it was the witch?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, totally.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
150%.
Yeah.
That's messed up. So that's Dice Road, by the way.
Yes.
That's all I got. That's a lot already. But yeah, I'm totally going to Michigan someday. We got to go. That's part of our road trip for
Yeah.
sure.
Road trip in. We'll
To
go to
Dice
Michigan.
Road.
Yes.
We can go to the cemetery.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We drive out of haunted Michigan. Whew. Okay. We're going to go to Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
The road in Wisconsin I'm going to give in detail is actually very close to where a true crime took place. Boop, boop, boop.
We celebrate the true crime. How sick are we right now?
Well, if y'all listening, you're all sick too. So, all right. We traveled to Jefferson, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Whoa.
Jefferson, Wisconsin.
There you go. The true crime was the infamous, which I actually didn't know about this one either, Diane Borchardt case. Have you heard this?
Nope.
Okay. She was this is real brief. She was put in prison, and that's why we'll touch on this. She was put in prison for hiring teenagers at the school she worked with to murder her ex-husband in 1994.
Oh, no.
She was so convincing. She was like, oh, like my ex-husband's terrible, and he's just so mean, and really it's the opposite. She was the abuser.
Yeah. And you got to be crazy to hire teenagers. Oh my gosh. Yes, their minds are bendable, but they cannot keep their mouth shut.
No.
Like they're
Nope, they're terrible.
You can
No,
so
she
read
was
them.
like, I'll give you $20,000, my wedding ring, our 2 cars. And then they're like, no. And then she's like, well, I've got $600 cash. I promise I'll give it to you once you murder my husband. And they're like,
no.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
Oh, teenager.
It's crazy. I won't go into too much detail, but yes, there were 3 guys. They got convicted. She got put in prison. It was insane. But the murder took place on Bear Hole Road, which runs parallel to Paradise Road. So it's really close. They're really close to
Bear
each other.
Hole and Paradise.
Yep. They're really close. Thanks, Angela.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Okay. Well, on the small rural road, The trees surround it and apparently has a very creepy, curvy shape to it, according to 106.9 K-Rock.
Nice.
Yeah. Many locals and young people love to visit the road due to the legends. And one most well-known legend is that there used to be 3 sisters who lived on Paradise Road in the very early 20th century.
Witches. Yeah.
Unfortunately, they were accused of witchcraft.
Oh, yay.
Good job.
Yep.
And then hanged from the trees on their property.
No.
Right?
Oh.
And this is apparently why there's so much strange activity now on the road. People will report hearing footsteps that follow them everywhere. Also, some will see short-robed figures running around in the woods and hear
short-robed figures.
Short-robed figures. Say that 3 times.
Short-robed
10
figures.
times. Short-robed figures. Okay,
no.
I can't do it.
I'm like, no.
Nope. And they hear inhuman, disembodied screams.
Oh, no, thank you.
No, I don't want that. One person wrote about how dense fogs parted for them when they approached the street.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then...
That's fun.
Right? And then they saw shadowed figures climbing the trees.
I don't like that one.
That's really creepy.
No.
And another website reported their friends heard a steady drum beat that was getting closer to them, and that at one point the sound was so close and on top of them that they started to leave, only to feel and sound as if someone or something hit the back of their car.
No. Oh, I don't like that one.
There is a YouTube video where the travelers claim to capture a ghost on camera.
I want to see.
That's what I've got lined up for you. At first, okay, now heads up.
I thought it was
I thought this was really good evidence. Okay, at first.
Yeah.
But later in the video, there's just so much more that I feel like it was all added in.
Oh,
so I'm going to play for Angela. You're going to get a firsthand, and you guys, I'll put the link on our website. I promise.
I don't want to put my skeptic pants on.
You might want to, but I mean, at first it does look really good, but then after it just gets silly.
Okay. So yeah, it is 2 feet. And then I thought it was like a deer at first, but it is just 2 feet. And then it's like an arm.
Okay. I'm going to
and it does kind of just like appear and then
nowhere.
Disappear. Yeah.
So
and it like appears not in the middle of the road, but definitely like it just shows up.
Yeah. In their headlights when they're driving.
Yeah.
There's no light around it. It's really dark. So now
and
they're getting
a little translucent too.
Yeah. So they're going to get out of their car.
Yeah.
So that's where I thought was like, wow, that looks really real.
Yeah, it does look real.
Okay. Now this is where I think it gets stupid.
Oh, this is when they reveal their cards that like, oh, haha, we made this. Yeah, that's totally fabricated. That's fabricated.
See?
Yeah.
So that's what I was telling them. I'm like,
fabricated.
if you didn't throw that in,
if they just left it with the first clip,
then I would be like, wow,
yeah,
okay.
it could have been real.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they made that.
That's why I wanted to show her. Right? That's annoying. But anyway, but that is Paradise Road. It is pretty creepy, the explanations.
I want to see the little people running around.
The shirt robed.
But I don't want to see people.
You know what it makes me think of is Spaceballs.
Spaceballs
when they're making fun of Star Wars and they're the little
Ewok
guys,
guys. Yes,
and they're in like robes and things. That's what I think of. Okay, I'm stupid. All right, we're gonna move on. This might be our last date.
Moving right along, we're merely birds of a feather. We're in this together, and we know where we're going. Do you know the song?
Yep.
Yay!
Muppets.
But
I just don't know the words, so the rest of it.
Opportunity knocks, so let's reach out and grab it. I don't know if I'm doing the right words, but
whatever. Yeah. Sounds good.
Moving right along.
Moving right along. We're going to go to Illinois. In northern Illinois.
Chi-town. Hey,
Chi-town, yeah.
Shout out to Kate, who lives in Illinois. Hi, Kate.
Are you out in Illinois?
How's it going?
Woo! All right. Well, in northern Illinois, we're not going to near Chicago, I don't think, but this is roughly near Irene and Boone County.
Okay.
There lies Bloods Point Road.
Bloods Point Road.
It's a really creepy name. However, the road is actually named after Arthur Blood, someone who settled in the area back in the 1830s.
Well, that's a boring way to name a road, Blood Road.
Right? But here's the creepy part.
Okay.
The rumors are that Blood's family did cross paths with a witch. There you go. Ooh. This led to hauntings on this road, but some say it's just because the last name provokes a sense of eeriness. Who knows? you believe what you want.
Yep.
Okay. Most locals claim the road is actually really peaceful and there's nothing spooky. And it does look like a serene, calm place in the countryside. The biggest legend that's debunked. So just heads up, this isn't real. Okay. But people keep spreading that a school bus filled with children supposedly crashed over a bridge on Bloods Point Road and killed everybody instantly. Not true.
Not true.
No, there's no newspaper like there's a newspaper that actually tried to dig this up. No. So don't believe it, okay, guys? If you hear screaming children in the middle of the night, it's not from that. No idea where that's coming from.
Where are the screaming children
no idea.
coming from, Nicole?
Not the bus crash. So we got to do some more digging, but definitely not a bus crash. Okay. But the other well-known legend is that of the spirit Beulah.
Beulah. I'm sorry. Bueller. You knew it was going there.
You could have just said Beulah. Now, according to the local stories, Beulah was a witch, and one site even said rancid smelling, which I thought was odd.
Ew, why?
Because they can
You
smell
don't
her.
need to talk. Maybe she didn't have access to deodorant, or maybe she liked to be natural. I don't know.
All natural.
No.
No, I just thought that was odd that they could smell her. But anyway, because I was like, that must mean she's really close to you.
Yeah.
She apparently hung her children and then herself from the Bloods Point Bridge.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
That reminds me of the movie. What was it? The Conjuring.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah.
She sacrificed
the tree. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Folklore goes that if you spot her or look into her demonic red eyes, you will feel the overpowering urge to run, but can't because you're pretty much locked into your place.
Oh, yeah. See, that's me. I have my fight or flight is freeze. Freeze.
You're like a deer.
Yes. Yes, I am.
No, this is worse. Then the urge to vomit is even stronger.
No. No, thank you.
No, I don't want that. What's sadder is you will have bad luck if you spot her. So don't look for her.
Don't look for Beulah.
You don't want the bad luck.
Beulah. You don't want Ferris at school that day.
Yep. Keep them away. Then her black cat is said to run in front of vehicles, causing them to swerve and even spot Beulah walking when they swerve.
Ooh.
Is that Beulah's cat out there?
No, Shadow's a good boy.
No, Shadow's a good
boy. He's so sweet.
No, definitely not Beulah's cat.
No.
Lastly, there is a very creepy experience someone reported that is linked to the legend of the hellhounds.
I know about hellhounds.
Yes. Yeah. Along the road is Bloods Point Cemetery that was founded in 1836. Many claim to see ghosts and see or hear the hellhounds, and that some report the bloodhounds attack but quickly disappear once the hellhounds sink their teeth into their victims.
Dude.
That's creepy,
That
right?
is- yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't
No,
want
I don't want that
hellhounds.
one.
No.
No.
So back to the actual report. In 2009, Kevin Haas from the HollandSentinel.com interviewed Mike Rutland, who at the time was a shop teacher at Jefferson High School, as well as member of the Forest City Paranormal Society.
Did he have all of his fingers? He's a shop teacher.
I hope so. They didn't say how many digits he had. Sorry. Whew. Rutland claimed that while driving down the road with a friend, they heard the sound of twisted metal dragging behind them.
Ah!
Yeah.
That was loud.
I don't even
Sorry.
tell you what happened.
I know.
Okay, I love it. Suddenly, while driving 40 miles an hour, so he's going
Okay.
pretty quick, they saw a huge dog head in the window.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's a hellhound! You
Yep.
get out of there!
They can't. They're driving.
Oh no! And wait,
He's in the
40
window.
miles an hour, and that hellhound
head
is
pops
keeping,
up.
Oh
No, it just pops up in the window and
Oh,
it's
no.
growling and barking at them.
Yes.
While they're driving.
Cujo.
Yeah. And they emphasize huge because and they had the cliche red eyes as well as of a hellhound. So
Yeah.
it was a hellhound.
Oh no!
He said it felt like forever that the head stayed in his window, but probably at the most 10 seconds and then it vanished.
Oh no!
Isn't that creepy?
Yes. Super creepy.
Paranormal investigators and researchers had come together to create the Bloods Point Restoration Project in order to protect and preserve the Bloods Point Cemetery, as the area is and was heavily vandalized and nearly destroyed.
Oh, don't destroy it.
That's sad. Why would you destroy a cemetery?
I don't know.
That's really mean. And I did see
Because
pictures
not
of it,
everybody in the cemetery is evil. Some people really are there that just want to
They just want to
rest.
sleep.
Yeah.
Leave them alone, right?
Yeah.
The last I could find, though, is that they did some restoration. They put fences up in 2010. But vandals came right back and destroyed the lot in 2011.
Ugh.
Stupid vandals, man.
Yeah.
So I'm unsure if the project is still in the works, unfortunately, because their website was not updated. But hopefully it was, because that's really sad. And maybe those hellhounds were just trying to protect the...
They're guarding.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like junkyard dogs. They're cemetery
dogs.
Yeah.
Hellhounds. Get away from the cemetery.
Yeah.
Leave them alone. They're just trying to
Let
sleep.
them rest.
Yeah.
Aw.
So that is Bloods Point Road.
Bloods Point Road. Kate, have you been there? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you've been there.
Okay. That was such a fun road trip. I can't wait to do more.
That was pretty intense, right?
It was intense.
Dice
There's a
Road
lot.
took over. Man.
Yeah. Is Dice Road your favorite for this trip?
Probably. My gosh, there's just so much evidence.
We learned
like
so much about that one too.
having police involved in any kind of situation with paranormal just like makes me my blood run cold, because it's like they are there to be as, protective and to serve and skeptical.
Yeah.
And they're looking for tangible evidence. And when they keep coming back and not finding anything and even witnessing things themselves.
Yeah.
That's so spooky.
It is. And it's frustrating.
It's frustrating.
And watch the documentary, people, because there's a really fun
reveal
ending to it. Yes.
Yeah, we won't ruin it for you.
No, we won't.
But that was really good.
Yeah, it was good. So if you guys have any stories that you would like to share with us, we love reading your stories. I can't tell you how much joy it brings us to read your stories and how we talk about them and how we can't wait to do a listener story time. Yeah, listeners episode.
Thanks, Kate, for writing us so much.
Yes, Kate, we are loving all of your stories.
One day we won't say anonymous if you want it, but we're gonna post.
You can stay anonymous if you want to. You can tell us whatever you want us to say when we do your podcast, but we want your stories. So keep sending them to us.
And everybody else start sending them.
Yes. At theominousstitch@gmail.com.
theominousstitch@gmail.com.
We love hearing from you guys. If you want to join the Patron Club and be a friend with Brittany, yay, Brittany.
Woo!
Then you can hop over to our podbean.com and look up the Ominous Stitch podcast. That is our podcast. And there will be a cute little button for you to click on, and it will take you to our Patreon page and tell you how to become a patron.
That's right.
We would love to build that community more that way and help keep this little podcast of ours going and entertaining you guys for more road trips to come. Yay! Let's see. What else? You can find us on all of the social medias. Nicole is our social media maven.
I'm so trying.
She does so good. So you can jump on any of our socials, comment on anything that we post. We love hearing from you guys. So please reach out to us. It's awesome to have you guys in our community and to learn about you. And I feel not worthy from our listeners. You guys are so awesome. So I guess that's it. Is it movie time?
It's movie time.
It's movie time.
This week's movie.
Yes.
Wind Chill.
Wind Chill.
Released in 2007 with an IMDb rating of 5.8 stars. I'm going to try something new as well. You can watch this today, whenever this episode's released, on crackle.com.
Crackle.
Because we're going to try to give you free ones. Sometimes we pay, but
You know what we should also do? We should start announcing them maybe the week before.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So you guys can watch it.
I'll put it on the Instagrams and stuff. But that means we have to decide what movie we're going to watch.
I know. we have to be good at deciding.
Sometimes we're last minute on that. Yeah. But anyway, so we watched it on Crackle. It was free. And here's the synopsis. 2 college students share a ride home for the holidays, but when they break down on a deserted stretch of road, they are preyed upon by the ghosts of people who have died there.
Moral of the story: stay on the highway.
Yeah, that's That's true.
Why is that always the moral of the story?
I
Stay
don't know.
on the highway,
This
people.
definitely followed the dead end
Yes,
movie.
absolutely.
But you know what? It never really paid off.
No.
So, okay. So watch Wind Chill before you, you listen to this.
Pause this episode.
Yeah.
Go watch Wind Chill.
Go watch Wind Chill and then come back. Okay.
You get to see a very lovely Emily Blunt.
Yeah,
although
she's
kind
young.
of nasty in this movie.
Well,
but
she has to be,
She
I
has
think.
to be. That's
But
the way her
I
character's
was like,
written.
I
I
kind
love
of-
Emily Blunt.
I love her too. And I was like kind of with her. Like that guy was a creeper.
That was really creepy.
so creepy.
Yeah.
Like it was trying to be like all flattering.
Yeah.
And like,
He's like, I kept thinking it was Jesse Eisenberg, but he's not. But he's
Okay.
the same kind of guy.
okay.
Yes.
So this guy what's his actor's name? I think it's Ashton Holmes.
Yeah.
Okay. He is the poor man's Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
Plus, I also thought he was Sean Hutcherson
Uh-huh.
from Hunger Games.
Yeah.
He's like the poor man's those two actors, I think, combined.
Yeah.
So it was like probably cheaper to get
Yeah.
him. And then they paid for Emily Blunt. you know.
Yeah, they paid Emily Blunt.
But
He
yeah,
did,
this was, I've never heard this movie before I
Me
started
neither.
looking
And
for
did
it.
you see that George Clooney is a producer on
Yes,
it?
I did. He's in the credits. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this movie, if you've never heard of it or seen it or anything, or like us, so it does involve being in a car.
Yes.
It does involve two college kids where they Emily has to get home to what is it, Delaware?
Delaware. Mm-hmm.
There's nothing in Delaware. Hi, I'm from Delaware. Wayne's World. Okay. So she's trying to get home. And she
my
needs a
God.
ride home.
Yes.
And stalker kid,
Poor man's Jesse Eisenberg.
yes, overhears her. And
Sorry. Their names are girl and guy. They never have names.
That's true. That's
Their
true.
names
Okay,
are girl and guy.
Okay.
So the guy is like,
Wants to like,
well, so what she thinks happens
Yes.
is that she goes to the rideshare board
That's
at their
right.
college and she finds, hey, there's a sign of somebody driving to Delaware. I will take that ticket and I'll, catch a ride home
Yeah.
with him from Delaware. It's like a 6-hour drive. So I don't know where they were going to school. Doesn't matter. But
I don't remember either. Okay.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
So we're on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And and so she catches a ride with him, but then he's like basically living in his car.
Yeah. So he said, oh, I'm getting kicked out of
Yeah.
my apartment.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
his car is full of junk. His
Yeah.
car is junky itself. And so she already feels uncomfortable right from the get-go.
Right.
He's very overeager. So you think the movie is turning into one way. I'm like, oh, he's definitely going to kill her.
Yes. Yeah. He wants to kill her. Yeah.
She thinks that too, right off the bat. She's
I
like,
thought too.
Yeah, he's going to kill me. But no, the movie takes a huge turn.
Different turn.
Yeah.
And they even threw in a weird, what was that? When they stop for gas and she has to go to the bathroom.
And she gets
Who's
stuck in the
painting her
bathroom.
tonenails in a car? Like that was one
was
weird
weird.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
you don't do that, and that stinks. I hate that when
Yeah.
people do that. Anyway,
Yeah.
so he like carries her into the gas station. She goes pee, and someone locks her in. That was like that threw everything. I was like,
Yeah,
what
I
was
was
the
like,
point of
why?
that?
I don't know, just to build like her
Tension?
distrust of him because she
Yeah.
thought that he locked her in the bathroom.
Right,
She's
'cause
like,
she
I
could
could
hear
hear
him.
you talking. Why weren't you letting me out?
And she was
So that just
screaming.
kept building distrust
I can
between
see
the
that.
two of them.
Okay.
So I think that's why
But didn't need it. It was
it
unnecessary.
was unnecessary. Yeah.
But yeah, so he, like Angela says, he veers off the highway for some stupid reason.
He's like,
thinking it was
let's
a
take
shortcut.
the scenic route.
And his
I
pooped
hate-
of a car.
He wanted to be
More time with her,
romantic and
I
he wanted
guess.
more time with her because, okay, spoiler alert, he does not live in Delaware, which
Yes.
she figures out through a series of questions.
Yes.
He actually lives about 10 minutes away from wherever their school they attend, but he is obsessed with her. I guess not. Well, I'm
Oh
going to
no,
say
he
obsessed.
is very obsessed. He's stalker obsessed.
Yeah, he knows what food she likes. He knows
What she looks like with her glasses on when she's not. She's like, I only wear them in my door. So how does she? He's like stalking
he's
her. That's
stalking her.
creepy.
Yeah, so he's a bit obsessed with
Ugh,
her.
don't like that.
And doesn't really know how to talk to her.
Yes.
And that gets discussed. So I like the conversations that they have because they do
Sure.
resolve a lot of things where he's like, yeah, okay, I'm creepy and stalkery. I should have just come up and talked to you. And she's like, yes, you should have just come up and talked to me. But, anyway, whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah, and then they get stuck. Okay, so they are on this like small road, and a truck or car is coming right at them, makes them swerve, and gets stuck.
Yeah, they get stuck in the snow.
And it's freezing.
yes.
And the wind chill, obviously, with the movie is like
Yay.
below like freezing. Like
Yeah.
it's really cold.
Yeah.
And his car's got like the windows are like won't roll up, and it's insane.
Yeah.
It's cold. So they get stuck and they start seeing things and it's creepy. I don't know if we want to ruin it for everybody.
No, like then the supernatural stuff starts, happening. And she notices right away there's no tire tracks. So whatever
came at
them
was a ghost.
Was a ghost car.
Ghost car.
And then there's a lot of other supernatural events. There's some time looping happening.
Yes. That was fun.
Which I know, I was like, this is going to make Nicole excited with the time looping stuff.
Yay!
And there's some residual haunting.
Yes.
And then there is some intelligent haunting.
Yes.
Lots of different elements at play
Mm-hmm.
and different things. What I liked is how they happened at different times. And then the storyline started to come together and then you figured everything out at that point.
That's right.
And like they had a few different storylines going on that did have resolution. So it was a more sophisticated script than normal.
I can see that. Yeah,
like they had storylines and things that were resolving and changing and evolving and
it wasn't like Dead End.
No.
Where you was very predictable, right?
And everybody was one dimensional.
Yes.
There was no one. Everyone had dimension.
Yeah.
And they all had change.
Even the paranormal entities, all the different ones. It's like what's haunting, what's bringing them back, what's going back and forth, what's real, right? Yeah. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And how that kept moving around.
Yeah.
Like what's reality, what's not,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You start to feel for him a little better. Like,
yeah, you change your mind on him. You definitely change your mind on her.
Yes.
You change your mind on the situation. They evolve.
Yes.
Which is good. That's good storytelling.
I like that too.
So, but
there's always a but.
It was
in horror
kind
movies.
of like meh for me. Though.
Yeah.
I don't know why though. I feel like I should have liked it more than what I did.
I can see that.
But
it didn't get my attention.
I think I was
as much.
watching it on my phone and it was really dark and everything was really dark. And so I was like, I'm not seeing
all the
detail and whatever. And I was, frantically crocheting at the time too. So maybe I wasn't watching it as closely as what I needed to.
Okay. So we're going to start something new, I think, this movie, because we're going to see if it's a horror movie that you can do that, where you can crochet to or not. Is it a crochetable movie or not? Because you have to pay attention to so many details sometimes in horror movies. And sometimes you just have it in the background, which I love, because then you're like doing your...
To me, this was a background movie.
There you go. So it's a good stitching movie. Right? It's a good stitching movie.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I think, I stayed with the movie. The time warpy stuff when it was happening.
Yeah.
I kind of got lost, especially
because you have to watch it so much. Yeah.
Yeah. At the end, I was getting lost with the time warpy stuff.
Okay. I could see that.
Because it started happening more in rapid succession.
Yes.
Just because it needed to resolve and they needed it in the movie.
I agree. I think it had to move faster. Well, she was like the giving detail was the when this song comes on, you got to tell me, right?
Yeah.
And that kind of ended on its own. It was like it happened once and then it.
Well, because for reasons that I don't want to spoil.
Okay. Right. I won't say anything else.
Do you know what I mean?
I get it.
Okay. So there's reasons for that.
And then the fact that she knew how to get cell phone service.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I like that. She made it sound like it was common knowledge.
Yeah.
Like go up in this pole.
Yeah. Climb the pole. There's a junction box. You can plug in. And it wasn't a cell phone. It was a house phone.
That's right. That was right.
Because he had his home phone in the car because he had to move out of his apartment.
Who thinks of that like on the fly though? Like
Emily freaking Blunt.
Because she's so awesome. But anyway, there were so many good points to this movie, but then you're right. There's some element that I just couldn't. For me, also though, I think, and when I texted you, and I don't know if anybody else tell me if this happens if you do watch this movie in Crackle, my lighting of the movie.
It kept changing.
Okay.
Is it shifting on you too?
Yes.
Yes. So
it was on yours too?
It was on mine too.
What is that? Is that Crackle? I'm wondering if that's Crackle.
I don't know. Was it a choice for the... Yeah, I didn't like that. I was like,
kept throwing me off.
Yeah.
I was like, I started playing with my settings on my TV. I was like, what is happening here? Is this my TV?
Yeah.
And it wasn't. So
I don't know why it was doing that.
That was really annoying.
Yeah.
That threw me off.
Yeah.
Other than that. But the ending wasn't so bad.
Yeah. I think it was good. It just... I don't know why it missed the mark for me.
It was so quick, I think, too. I don't know.
No.
I agree.
I should have liked it more than what I did.
No,
like now that I think about it,
I think about the
plot lines and I think about like the way the movie was written and the way that the whole storyline works, it's cool. And I feel like I would like it more.
I feel like the ending just was,
the ending was
better.
Rushed.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as like
exciting.
Yeah. I don't know.
What do you guys think? Is there something we're missing here?
I feel like I didn't get everything that I wanted from the movie.
I feel you though.
Okay.
I feel you. But so how many stitches would you give it then?
5.
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
It feels like a 5. Okay.
I'm going to give it a 5 too.
Nice.
Yeah. Because IMDb gave it a 5.8. We'll give it a 5.
Okay. Yeah.
I like that. But yeah, like I said, can you stitch to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I can stitch to this movie.
Yeah.
And I was watching it during my lunch break at home. And I was cross stitching.
Nice.
I was like, just
still working on that project. I won.
You won.
I finished your project before you finished Matt's. Yay.
Man, that's gonna take me 2 years, guys.
It's
but anyway,
worth it.
It's totally worth it.
Gorgeous.
It'll come out. I'll take pictures. I'm gonna show you guys what's going on with my cross stitching eventually here, but it's just taking me forever. So
anyway, well, that was a super fun episode.
That was a crazy episode.
I think I'm finally like back down to earth because I've been flying around like crazy today, but I think I'm like calmed down now. So.
Centered.
Yes, wind chill brought me back to earth.
Dang it, wind chill.
Well, if you guys enjoyed our episode, please keep listening and talk to us. We are here for you. We want to keep building our community. So find us at theominoussstitch@gmail.com. Go to any of our socials, The Ominous Stitch. Go to Podbean. The Ominous Stitch. I'll just keep saying that. I feel like heatonist.com. Heatonist.com. No? Anybody watch Hot Ones out there? Plays in my head. The things that play in my head nonstop.
You guys do not want to be in our heads.
I feel like they are. We do this to them on a weekly basis,
That's
Nicole.
True. It's like it's one thing to another. One thing to another. Like a million things in our heads.
Oh, air signs.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess that's all we got to say right now. So until next time, we'll see you, Stitchers.
See you, Stitchers.